Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Oh, hey, you know what it is. You tapped into another episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Hey, yo, producer, drop that beat. Yes, sir. You are tapped in to the latest episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Of course, I'm the host driving the bus tonight. Hi, wild card in the building. You already know I got the bros with me. I got the one and only Double J, Jae Jones in the building. What's happening with you, Warden?
Hey, ain't much, my boy. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? On this fourth, got all my fingers and everything. Hey, let's get it popping, you dig?
Yes, sir. Make sure you keep all your extremities with you on the fourth. Hey, make sure you light it back away. Hey, remember back in the days we used to light the black cats in our hand and try to throw them joints? Not no more. Yeah, not no more. as as
Mm-mm.
uh, as Pierre Paul, how that worked out for him.
Oh,
Anyway, I know. My bad, JPP. You shouldn't be catching strays like that. My fault. Hey, and then of course the man with the plan for the 613 network. But hey, he's been cooking up something for all the Moco, the one and only Coach Drip. He's gonna coach Drip tonight because we're gonna talk about why we call him Coach Drip.
Yeah, man. I'm here. I'm ready. I got my Moco shirt on from last year. I had my Moco shirt on last time. So, you know, repping the Mo.
Hey, yeah, yes, sir. As of course, as Coach Drip is repping the Mo, we gonna talk about the Mo because man, just in case y'all don't understand what we're doing over here at 613, we are putting on for the South Mo. All the youngins playing football out there. We gonna let them get their shine on, get their proper respect and love, because that's what we doing over here at D Man Cave Sports Podcast is showing love to the youngins of the Moco. So as y'all saw last week's episode, we shout out a couple of names of some youngins that's gonna be playing in the fall. We gonna do it again. We gonna back it up. So just in case y'all don't know, man, we covering all types of schools this year on 613. You feel me? We covering them all. Okay, you already know we gonna represent for the Blair Blazers. Y'all know that. All right. Y'all know we gonna rock with Einstein. Y'all know we gonna rock with Wheaton, QO. Y'all know that. But we gonna also touch on Walter Johnson, Damascus, Whitman, Wooten, Springbrook. I mean, we gonna touch it all. Kennedy, Gettysburg, Richard Montgomery, Northwood, Clarksburg. I mean, Seneca Valley, BCC, Magruder, Poolsville. Everybody stand up. We putting it down for the South Mo. Hey, come on now. I ain't even from there. I'm an adopted South Mo brother, and that's how we doing it around here at 613. All right, you feel me? So I want you to listen up, y'all. There's some names that we gonna put on that you better have your eyes open for them because they're gonna show out this year. All right, they're gonna show out this year. All right, we talking about cats like Warcool Yanez. Hey, he was on the show last year. Look out for him. Adam Carey, Michael Waney. I know I probably messed up your last name, bro.
That's
Forget.
big from Wheaton, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Main man Mike, my main man Adam. Hey, Adam plays baseball too, and
He a baller like that.
yeah, he's pretty good at baseball as well. Shout out to Work You as you seen him in the weight room. He
Yeah,
he getting buff and getting ready for the
yeah.
season.
He said, push it,
yeah.
push it, push it, push it, push it.
Hey,
Push it. Hey, I saw you work.
hey.
Hey, yeah, get them weights up. All right.
Working with Coach JJ over there, I
Yes,
see.
sir. Coach JJ,
Yeah, that's what's
95.
up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, hey, so I'm talking about names like Darius Poku, Antonio Lopez, Juanez Paul, Richard Denny, Steve Cruz, Michael Lanes, Ronnie Gomez. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
man.
Hey, Dylan Rinaldi,
Yeah.
E.J. Boyd, Junior Rodriguez, Jaden Parker, Junio Medina. I mean, we got all kinds of dudes. Joey Fature. You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Hey, you might have said that right there.
hey,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. He's
he,
he might have said it right. So just running back because he ran through it, but he's not from here, y'all. He's not from here.
I'm adopted
He's
Moco, bro.
adopted. He's adopted.
Right?
But he just said it was South Mo. We've been covering all the Mo, North Mo, South Mo, in between Mo. Because some of the teams you named, you
I
said
know.
Gettysburg.
Hey, north, south, east, west,
Hey,
west,
yo,
anywhere in the mall, we covering you, baby.
hey Mo,
Hey,
hey, in the Mo.
I love the energy. I love
I
the
love
energy.
the energy. But yeah, man, Blair, they got EJ. We interviewed EJ last year. He's coming back for his senior year.
That's what's up.
My main man, Junior Rodriguez. Hey, I've been watching this kid play since last year, the whole year. Watched him through Dom U. He's a dog.
I,
Well,
I.
they're talking about him on Instagram. They asked, I forgot how long ago it was, but they was like, "Is he the truth?" Like people say, I'm like, "Yeah,
Oh, he like that?
yeah, he's
Oh,
nice.
so we got to watch out for that one for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely nice." The Einstein Antonio, man, Antonio,
That's you
Antonio,
know,
man, that's the homie, man. Like, what I'm saying, his size plays a factor in people how they perceive him, I guess. But he's 100% dog.
dog.
Yeah, he's a dog, And a couple of JV players, Steve and Ronnie and Michael, they'll be probably moving up to varsity this year. I believe they are moving up to varsity this year. So it'll be dope to see them because I got to meet them last year at some of the Einstein games that we covered. Just chilling with them. One game, I just didn't even do nothing but just talk with them. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
Word. All right,
So
so
That's what's up.
let me ask you this, Coach Drip.
yeah,
As I listed all the names of the schools, and there might even be more schools we might add to the list later on down the road. We don't know,
yeah.
but the fact of the matter is the schools that we already have listed that we're gonna cover. Give us a school that you think might surprise somebody in the fall. Might everybody got a preconceived notion on what they might do, but you like, no, I don't think so. They might be the team that might do the opposite of what you think. And give us a school, man, that you think might just surprise us.
I got a couple. So of course, Blair, I don't believe I don't think that last year was a reflection of what this program is going to be.
That's
So
fair.
um I got them as one of them. Clarksburg, we covered them this year. They got a new coach, Coach Martin.
Shout out Coach Martin.
Yeah, shout out Coach Martin. I believe is his name. And I mean, anytime you get a new coach, it could go a
Hit
lot
or
of different
miss.
ways. It can go a lot of
Yep.
different ways. I'm interested in getting to know a little bit more about the Clarksburg team. I live in the Northmost, so I'm not too far from Clarksburg. Um, and it's dope to see they're more fairly like a newer school,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
so it's dope to see them. A team we are not covering at the moment, we don't have a game for is Blake.
definitely.
But you said teams that's going to kind of shock people. So I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't think that Wheaton last year was a reflection of what they're going to be.
oh,
Ooh.
oh.
I don't. I'm not into picking how many games people are going to win and things of that nature.
That's fair.
That,
Respect that. Respect that.
we ain't at that level yet.
Yeah.
But what I will say is just getting to know the kids. It, the the aura that they seem to have the year before, I didn't see that this year. I see it differently this year. They didn't have that aura last year that they have this year. I think they're really taking it seriously. They may shock some people. They may win some close games. They may lose some close games.
They're gonna be a tough out though.
But they're gonna be a definitely tough out. I don't think they're
Okay.
gonna be
I
tough
can
out.
respect that. I can respect that. So
Another,
so you so you saying the young homies got a little, a little fight in them, a little we ain't trying to repeat our history from before. We trying to change things around here. Type of attitude.
I think that's a
Yeah.
lot of teams this year, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of teams this year. As
Mm-hmm.
Jay's alma mater last year, they kind of changed some things.
Yeah.
Einstein. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go from what they did last year. They went
Yeah.
second round. I believe they won a division. They won a DCC Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see what Einstein does moving forward. Um, but that's a lot of schools. I mean, BCC last year had a pretty good season.
Yeah.
And now they bring in a new coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we know the coach. So Coach
Yeah.
Matt.
Shout out Coach Matt.
Yeah. So what would they do? Where they it's a lot of Quince Orchard had the same questions too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I think, not to cut you off, but I think Whitman had a really good year last year too. Whitman, I think,
Walter Johnson as well.
yeah, they had really good years as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see, how if they have the same type of season to go further, like what they're gonna do. But
Mm.
they definitely had a lot of success last year. I definitely feel like a lot of people probably, I don't know, because like I said, we just dipped our toes in the pool last year, but I'm not sure if anybody expected Walter Johnson or Whitman or you know what I'm saying, or Blake or those schools to have the success that they did, but they definitely had a lot of success, like real good success. Like
I
even
would say, Jay,
Gaithersburg.
I would say to you, Jay, with Blake, I think Blake was the one that if you didn't know, then
Yeah,
that was the one that surprised you for real because their success this year was pretty. It was a lot of a success last year. Um,
yeah.
they had a they have a very good team. I went to go see them against Walker's Mill. By halftime, I was like, all right.
Yeah. I know what's up with it.
By halftime, I was like, all right. This is unfortunate. I didn't took the picture with the dangle at that point. Um, and I went over to the Blair, caught the end of the Blair and Walter Johnson game, the first one. So Blake is definitely a team. I believe, like, man, the ceiling is high for them, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
The ceiling is very high for them because they were young too.
yeah.
They were young.
Very
They're returning quite a few people. Like we said with Joey.
Yeah,
He's
I definitely can't wait to see him in person, bro.
hey man,
Oh, wait,
listen.
wait, hold on. So Joey liked that.
Listen, I was at the Dom U tryouts, and I just be there just watching, right? I don't say nothing. I just if I do talk, I might talk to the coaches every now and then. I let them do them. I just there to observe and get footage, help it out however I can. And I ain't know who he was, and I ain't just like most of the Dom U kids. Well, not most, but a lot of the Dom U kids. I didn't know who they were before I interacted with them at Dom U. And he did this route. And it made me like the whole crowd was quiet, like everybody was just watching. And I just said, oh, the route was so mean. I said, oh my gosh, dog. Oh man. That but see, I can say that about a lot of kids. Like I can say that about I've seen EJ do some stuff that was like, oh, like one in the Walter Johnson game last year, he caught an interception. I think they might have took it back. I don't remember. He might have had interceptions in both games. I don't remember. But I know he had one that they took back, I believe. And it was just like, how did he most people, NFL players wouldn't have saw that play. You know what I'm saying? So for a youngin to do it, it's pretty dope to see. It, it it's a lot, man. Jay, if I'm
It
being honest, it's
is.
a lot of stories this year, dog.
It's a lot. It's a lot of kids that are putting in the work and that are coming back. A lot of students, you know what I'm saying, kids had some injuries. They want to bounce back and they want to rep and show that last year wasn't like Coach Drip said, it wasn't a reflective of them or their school. So
Yeah, yeah.
um it's gonna be very fun to watch, very exciting. And of course, you got the rivalries, you got online, so youngins going back and forth, but it's a lot of nice little storylines that are going to be coming out of Montgomery County, and we're going to be trying to make sure we cover it all. And it's going to be, I can't wait, man. I really can't wait, man.
I'm,
Yeah. And to further the conversation, Jay, obviously with Einstein being your alma mater, and I know you tapped in with some of the homies on that squad. They're kind of going through the transition of losing a lot of starters from last year. So Kind of give us the Einstein mindset of this year's team, or what they want to prove. Obviously, with a lot of change going on with the roster.
Um, well, like Coach Drip said, they got a new coach.
Hmm.
So Coach Martin, Coach TJ Martin, which I haven't met officially. I've spoken with him via IG, social media. So I'm looking forward to meeting him and getting to talk to him on the show and everything like that. But of course, they want to repeat the same success that they had last year, but they want to take it a step further.
Hmm.
They lost Nasir, they lost my man Jude, they lost Eric, they like you said, they lost a few starters, but you got Antonio Lopez, you got a few other guys that's gonna be coming back, that's gonna be looking to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. So um I haven't seen much on social media, but I've been talking to a few of them, and yeah, they're trying to prove that they here. You know what I'm saying? They want to go as far as they can go. So
But you know what, Jay? The fact that you haven't seen a lot on social media, I think that's a good thing. Is because they focused on, especially right now, we're in July. They're probably doing a lot of the off season working out, like,
workout, yeah.
get your workouts in, get your body right, nutrition and things like that, and probably doing like 7-on-7s and things like that, just to stay in the football mindset. So I think that's a good thing that you're not seeing a lot on the social media tip. That means they focus. If you ask me,
Yeah, I
yes.
mean they had some seven. They were in a 7v7 competition, and I think they posted like they were 6-1. So that's always a good sign. I'm interested to see who's going to be at quarterback taking over for Nasir.
Hmm.
So I'm looking forward, like I said, to watching them and see what they do and how they grow, as well as there's a lot of other Montgomery County teams I'm looking forward to watching as well and getting to know the players and coaches.
Word, word. Give us a school, Jay, that you are. Obviously we do a lot of coverage with Einstein, Blair, Wheaton. Give us a school that you can't wait to tap in with them and see what they're going to do, and might surprise and shock the Moco. Might do something this year.
So we mentioned one of them. One of them was Blake. I do want to watch them because I wanted to watch them last year, but I only seen them on TV through the app or whatever.
Hmm.
But let me see. It's a few of them. I want to see Northwestern, and I want to see Springbrook as well as Magruder.
We got Springbrook and Magruder on the.
Yeah.
We got them both on the week 2. We actually have Springbrook versus Einstein. So
Oh,
right. Yeah.
that's
Springbrook.
So
So yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up to that one, but I want to see Magruder too. Um,
We got them week. Let me go. Hold on. We got them week 8. That's a Thursday night. Week 8 versus Wooten.
okay. So you
mm.
get to knock out two schools at
and and
Madison.
and Walter Johnson. I want to see Walter Johnson. My niece goes to Walter Johnson
We got
too, so I
Walter
definitely
Johnson.
pull
We
up
Yeah.
got
on them
Walter
too.
Johnson.
Hey, good thing you said that, because your niece was probably gonna check you when she see this episode. Hey, why ain't you shout out my school?
Hey,
We got Walter Johnson week 3. That's a Thursday night game. I think we got them twice. Um, I do think we got Walter Johnson multiple times. No, we don't. No, we don't. We got them one time.
Yeah, I knew you had put him on the list. So for sure.
yeah, I've seen him, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. Like I said, it's not just one team for
Yeah.
me. It's because I didn't get to see as many teams as I wanted to, but I definitely want to see those teams that I named. Definitely want to see them in person.
Hey man, y'all gotta forgive y'all adopted brother, man. I didn't know. I didn't mean to shout out just to South Mo, the Mo County in general, man. I can't wait to see whatever happens whenever I pull up, whatever game I happen to be there. Because hey, please believe your adopted brother from the Midwest is gonna pull up to the Moco and catch out some games, see what y'all hitting on, and I'm actually be with Coach Drip, because we gonna do the concession stands reviews for sure. I'm gonna see what
I'm
them.
about to talk about that too. Yeah, man.
Hey, because I'm saying, dog. Hey, man. Hey, say what you young kids. Y'all call them glizzies. That's what y'all call them
Gosh.
nowadays. Yeah, I don't care. Don't make fun of Wild Card if he.
Now that might be the only place I don't eat a glizzy. I'm
As
eating
long
them.
as you don't eat 57 of them jumps like
Eat,
like your man's.
I'm gonna eat them at the cookout this weekend. This airs this weekend, so next weekend. But I'm not eating them at no football function.
Hey, man,
No, we on the field, so there's nowhere to hide. Everyone in the stadium is gonna see me eating the glizzy.
nah, you got to do the Russell Westbrook.
They're gonna make no. We're literally like
On the field.
we on the field. So
Everybody's looking down at us.
right. So if I'm sitting there, especially some of these games, like we said last year, that's why we're doing more media coverage because a lot of these games that we went to, it was just us. So if we the only people, the other team on the other sideline, they on the other way, and we sitting there eating the glizzy on the 20-yard line. Everybody gonna be looking down like, yeah, we gonna be viral.
Hey,
In the wrong way.
In the wrong way. Hey, whatever school got tacos, you a winner in my book. I'm a taco king, so let me
So
know.
some of them have the taco bag.
Oh, the walking taco. Yeah, we call them walking tacos.
They got the walking taco. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm with that.
yeah, they got the walking taco. Something Jay said about last year that we did. It was just like we're new to this, but we got to be true to this. Like we enjoy doing what we're doing. Like it's fun for us. Like we like doing this because I mean it made people happy for real. You know what I'm saying? Like people be digging it, and it's cool because we just giving love to the place we from. And, you know what I'm saying? The programs that we knew we started with, and we growing. So it's gonna be a dope season, man. I'm with Jay. I cannot wait. You see, Jay, he said he wants to go see Blake, so that might be a game. I might have to make a flyer for that one if Jay's gonna pop out at that one. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna be watching the games, even if we're not at the game.
Yeah.
And the DCC Player of the Week, I just wanted to expound on that real quick. It's something that we came up with, but it was also something that was suggested kind of to us. There's 5 teams in the DCC, which is Blair, Einstein, Wheaton, Kennedy, and Northwood. So we'll be watching games from them. Even if we're not covering that game, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch that game. If it's Blair versus, well, I believe we had Blair versus Wheaton, Blair versus Einstein. And I believe we had Einstein versus Wheaton. And I believe we see Kennedy at least one time. So Northwood is the one we need to watch. We're definitely going to watch y'all as well. And whoever is the player of the week in the DCC, every Sunday,
Yeah,
we're going to drop something letting y'all know who the player of the week is. You know the Drippies is coming back each and every Wednesday. We're dropping the Drippies.
I hold that thought on that, Coach Rick, because I forgot to ask you, of all the schools, which one's the drippiest, baby?
Right now, I mean, only Blair. I've only seen Blair and Blake's new.
Okay.
So,
So it's kind of early too early to answer that
I
question.
mean, Quincy wants to be having 87 jerseys. So it's like, how many white, black, and red jerseys can you have? But they have them, and they be looking sweet. They be looking drippy. So you can never leave them out. Like, and Blair got so many combinations they can mix and match. I can't wait for media day. Hopefully, because they did let us do the reveal. Hopefully, they let me get some input, and I could tell them what accessories to wear with certain combinations. And hopefully, we'll be at more than Blair just media day. I talked to Coach Matt. I asked him to let me know, and he told me he'll let me know something as well. Hopefully, and all the coaches out there, Einstein, Wheaton, every team we're covering, Walter Johnson, Gaithersburg, Springbrook, Wooten, Magruder, Foosville, Damascus, my man Jeremiah, Sandy, got your name right. I messed up last week. That was on me. But I can't wait to come see you play because like I told you guys, he's a dog.
Dog.
He's a dog. I see him at Don. He's a dog.
Hey, Jay. Now I know Coach Drip is the coach of the drip, but you a fashionable guy. So besides the actual uniform combination, what do you think kind of helps sets the drip apart? What do you think?
Of course, the accessories, you gotta have the accessories with it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's really the accessories, you know what I'm saying? May have the visors, you
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Just things like that, the swag and just how you play. You know what I'm saying? If you look good, you play good. So, you know what I'm saying? The drip plus the play makes it 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? But the accessories definitely, you know what I'm saying? You got the visor, some got the ski mask on underneath the helmet, some got the you know what I'm saying, the arm sleeve, some got the, you know what I'm saying, how the socks, the color socks. So, all that matters, man. The cleats, you know what I'm saying? I love the cleats, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if somebody gonna have some diamond turfs on. You know what I'm saying? The color of the cleats, all that matters, man. All that matters, man. All of it.
You gotta, but see, a lot of times nowadays, what I do see, that's why I'm trying
Cool.
to be Coach Drip, the fashion consultant for a lot of these schools.
Brands gotta
Because,
match.
We gotta know how to coordinate.
man, listen,
The brands gotta
my
match.
nephew's out there. If you listen to Coach Drip, I'll get you right. If you wear the socks, you wear the long socks or the tights, make them match your cleats.
Mm.
So if you got red ones on, get some red cleats. If you got some black ones on, get some black ones. If you got some white ones on, get some white ones. So now you have 3 different cleats to mix and match with, and you could do different things. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to see Einstein with the all blue, the blue top, the blue pants,
That powder blue
red
clean.
accessories,
That powder
and
blue
blue
clean.
white,
I,
but with the red accessories.
Mm.
That's a
I
color of Einstein's. Or
and I
go ahead, go ahead.
no, 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 go ahead. I'm gonna just throw some more.
I just got some ideas, man. I just got some ideas, man. Um, you know,
I see the homies taking notes right now. They like,
the all white, or matter of fact, now the white jersey, the white Einstein away jersey with the blue pants and the black leg, the black tights or socks. Ooh, on the road,
mm.
that's cold. Like, it's some schools that we got that got some sauce. They got some sauce. I'm gonna let y'all know. There's some saucy schools. I like
Yeah.
Kennedy's uniforms. They got some sauce. Um, who else? Who
I
else?
like Damascus joints too.
Damascus drinks are saucy. They've always had that kind of sauce for theirs though. They yellow and
Yeah.
green, so you can kind of do them and Seneca. Kind of, they got the same color scheme, kind of. So it's they can they can go with the white, they can go with the gold, they can go with the green, they can put some black in there. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. Northwest, their color scheme is very simple. Like their color scheme is black and silver, like the Raiders,
Oh, okay. So,
but
so
they
you
don't do it like the Raiders.
got you. So you can freak that joint a little bit.
Kind of, sort of,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
kind of, sort of. It's like their color palette, I think, is black, white, and gray.
Hmm.
So, and it's like a dark gray, not like the Raiders gray, silver, and
Mm-hmm.
dark gray. And it's like, okay, but if you can get some like gray pants. I think they do got some gray pants, but it's a lot of teams, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of teams with some drip.
Kind of.
Um, I my sources, I can't reveal my sources, and I can't reveal what my sources have told me.
Hey, hey, by all means, we would never want you to do that, coach.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
like the Adam Scheffler of Moco Sports right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to know everybody, so you know what I'm saying, we can put this thing on together and get this thing bigger for the kids, man. Um, it's dope when the coaches appreciate us and we appreciate them. And with the players appreciate what we do and we appreciate what they do.
No doubt. No,
Hey,
no
I
doubt.
just want to say this one last thing about the drip. Listen, I see it a lot. I see a lot of kids kind of like cross brands. So if you got on Nike cleats, you gotta have on Nike gloves. You can't have on Nike cleats with Adidas gloves or Under Armour gloves with Adidas cleats. Like, if you can,
If you
you
can.
know what I'm saying? Just try to keep the brands. You know
Keep
what
them
I'm saying?
together.
That's all I'm saying. Just keep them together. That's all I
Hey,
ask.
hey, you youngins, back in our day, we called that perpetrating. You're perpetrating, all right? You got to keep it coordinated, all
Hey,
right?
Jay, I'm gonna
Nike.
tell you this. I'm gonna do drippies, and I might give dripped out of the week. I might do that. I don't know yet. But if they do what you just said, if they got on the diamond turfs and they come out there with some Adidas gloves, disrespecting Prime, oh, I
Points.
might. I'm not going to go public, but I'm gonna pull Younger to the side. Hey, come on, man.
Hey, you
Yeah.
Man.
We got to take some points off you, man. Like, yeah, knock some points, yeah.
You can score 7 touchdowns. You be the DCC player of the week. But we're going to tell you, like, look, bro, I'm gonna pull you. Let me holler at you, nephew. Hey, listen.
Hey, you gonna hit him with the?
Just slide in the inbox real quick, man. Hey, listen, bro.
No,
I
I'm gonna
seen
talk
what
to
you
him.
do.
I'm gonna say it there. If I see it in person, I'm gonna say it there. I'm gonna say it to him. I'm like, hey,
Got to,
let me
got
holler at you,
to,
nephew.
got
You
to.
ain't switch your gloves with one of your teammates, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing, man?
Got 7 touchdowns and mismatch.
Yeah, we can't do that, man.
Can't
Don't
do
do
that.
that, man.
Come on,
Don't do
nephew.
that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, y'all, wow. Hey, I know we got to move on from Moco football, but real quick, fellas, and I'm gonna ask y'all for just a quick answer. Which color schemes or which color palettes are you think are the easiest to drip with, to accessorize with? What color schemes y'all think are the easiest to get the most drip out of them joints?
It's not a color. I think you can drip anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drip anything. I mean, like I said, a lot of these schools, I mean, Whitman got the kind of Carolina bluish. The Clarksburg got a Carolina bluish. Springbrook's a Carolina bluish. Um, I like
Blake is,
Springbrook. I like Springbrook's kind of their color palette. I like Blake's too. I
yeah,
want Blake
Blake's,
to get the Bengal helmets back, man.
yeah, them shits is fire.
So they just got the B with the Bengal print, but it ain't the full Bengal print on
No,
the
it
head.
just says Bengals on their helmet.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
it's a nice helmet. I like the. I mean, I'm not judging the helmet. I just
yeah.
like them with the Bengal helmet because they're the Blake Bengals. So
Because that joint slap different. It slap different.
yeah,
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit.
I got you. I got you. Hey, but look, that what it is. Moco, whether you're south, north, east, west, you know what it is. Your doctor brother, he apologizes. We gonna show love to the whole Moco. We gonna be out there each and every week showing love to the Moco. Hey, you do your thing, you might get Moco Player of the Week. You dripped out, you might be dripped out Player of the Week.
yeah.
Regardless, hey, be prepared for a 613 Faye production, D-Man Cave Sports Podcast representative to be out there and show you love. You can count on that. All right. We're gonna be
Oh, wow.
everywhere showing all types of love to everybody doing their thing this upcoming football season in the Moco. And you can count on that. That's as about as set in stone as taxes and death, baby. We gonna be there showing love, baby. That's how it is.
Ooh,
Hey, it's a for sure. It's a for sure
for
thing.
sure.
All right, let's keep this moving as we talk about Moco football. Let's talk a little bit about professional football. But before we talk about professional football, we got to talk about a certain team, a Team USA football team that just and I apologize, Double J. I'll get your point on this one, but I gotta talk to Coach Drip because my man made it a point that he needs at least 2, 3 minutes to talk about Team USA football. So without further ado, I'm gonna shut the hell up and I'm gonna give the floor to Coach Drip so he can talk to Team USA football. Floor is yours, my brother.
You get how many minutes I got?
Man, you could take the whole damn show. I
Oh
mean, we
no,
got things
no.
to talk about, but I
I'm
mean,
not gonna do that. I'm not
you,
gonna do that.
yeah,
I'm
you,
not gonna take that long. There's no point of talking any long about them. They suck, man. What's going on? How did we not win? Like this is crazy. What? Like who's doing? What is this? Okay, world. How old are the people that these kids are playing against? I need to know because if they are adults and they're playing against our kids, this is not fair, and we need to send our best. Period. Get this over and done with. Get this over and done with. Wrap it up. Don't let it get in their mind. There's a next competition out here. So I didn't even know the games were on. Nobody knew until we started losing.
Exactly.
That's how bad it's gotten for us for football in America. No one knew what the heck was going on until they started losing, and that's when everybody was like, "What?" Some people didn't even know that USA be playing other teams from other countries. Like they didn't even know this. I knew this existed. I just didn't know to the extent. And now I wish I didn't know it existed. Because what is going on? Jay, what is going on in America that we losing in American football? The tournament is called American football.
It's crazy, young. Like I had the same questions. I was kind of watching the clips, and I'm just like,
I got a prop.
like I don't mean this disrespectfully, but it was like they played Japan, and everybody looked like they was under 5'9". And I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, like what's going on, bro? Like, then they lost that game, and then they had the opportunity to place third against Austria, and they lost to them. And it's just like,
Disrespect Japan running the read option.
man, bro,
Flawless.
yeah, like it was just, it was confusing. I was like, wow, like it just blew my mind. I never thought another country could beat America in American football.
Listen, we were supposed to have like a cupcake schedule. And that's what the world is doing out to us right now. They're taking a bite out of America.
That shit was bad, bruh. That was bad. That was really bad. Like, you don't even place top 3 in American football.
American football, man.
I don't know if it's the
Basketball is
coaches.
it's not called American basketball.
Yeah.
It's called American football.
Yeah, American football. Man, that shit it's just bad. It was just, yeah, bad. I'm like Coach Drip, man. I kind of wish I wouldn't even know. I wish it didn't pop up on my timeline.
I was like, did they send Bishop Sycamore?
Bishop Sycamore?
Is that them? Like, what is going on?
What?
Bruh.
Hey, I'm just baffled, bro. Like, but go ahead, Jay.
The team, when they was playing Japan, they was down. They was getting skunked. It was like 21-0, bro. Like,
wait, hold up. I didn't know they had got skunked before they even got the ball.
It was 20 to 21. It was either 20 or 21-0.
Damn.
Yeah, they was getting whooped. Thing is, the way I saw it, when they ran the read option, I'm gonna keep saying that for everyone. When they ran the read option, the way I expected Japan to react is the way the United States reacted. Like if we ran the read option on them, that's how I expected them to act. Like they didn't know what was going on. The USA didn't even know who had the ball. I was like, what's going on?
I told you.
What is going on?
They was all under 5'9". They was cooking our asses.
Cooking us, bro. I was like, what was
bro, they had us on the grill.
No more on the damn show.
Hey, how do you lose to the read option like that, bro? When you invented the read option, bro.
We invented football.
You invented football, American football.
Hey, it's tough, bro. Tough. They ain't do the scouting report was all bad.
It's like the creator of Kool-Aid not knowing how to make it. Like, come on,
what's no scouting report?
There wasn't nothing, no film, no nothing.
Same person that trained Nate Robinson when he was boxing, trained that football team.
Man, Bishop Sycamore.
They just came out and was like, yeah, we're the United States team. Didn't ask nobody for permission. We don't know who none of these people are.
None of them. Came out there and got skunked.
Oh man, I can't. All right, let's talk other topics in football since Team USA has disgraced us on this 4th of July weekend. So let's move on. Obviously, Hard Knocks with the Giants offseason, a new type of show that they premiered on HBO Max, dropped earlier this week. They gave us some insight of the offseason of the New York Giants. We got to see them talk about certain moves they wanted to make. Double J, man, what kind of caught your attention as you was watching this stuff, man?
They said that they going with Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley, bro. Hey, listen, I don't have no ill will against Daniel Jones. I just think that it was a bad move. They said There's no way the $40 million guy is going to hand the ball off to the $12 million guy. And honestly, me personally, I would have paid Saquon more. I would have paid him. I wouldn't have let him walk, let alone then he went to a division rival. And then I would have probably went after Michael Penix Jr. in the draft. That's just more of how I would have done it. I mean, 40 mil, then he got hurt. Now he's coming back off of ACL. They did have a very interesting offseason. They picked up Malik Neighbors. They traded for Brian Burns, which is two very good pieces. But I'm not quite sure how their offensive line, what they did as far as making sure that whoever's the quarterback back there has enough time to get the ball off. Where's their offense going to come from at this point? And leaving it to Daniel Jones coming off of ACL is a little scary. I like Malik Neighbors, but it's just like outside of that, where else are you gonna get your offense from? So I'm looking forward to watching it. I think it's pretty cool. We get to see the insight of what their thoughts were when they were going through the offseason. But giving the keys to Daniel Jones coming off of ACL with not too many weapons is just not it's shakier than a shot stripper. Very shaky. Very shaky. It's like a kid. It's like a daycare that don't like kids. Like it's just I don't know, man. It's a little messy, in
Ooh,
my opinion.
ooh. I mean, it says shakier than a shy scrapper. Ooh. All right. Coach Trip, man, talk to the people, man. What was the thing that kind of stood out as you were watching this New York Giants offseason hard knocks?
I'll just be brief.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to disrespect anybody. Please do not feel offended when I say this. Anybody watching this is bored. I ain't watching this. It's the Giants, man. They got Daniel Jones, Jack. I'm not watching this.
There it is.
Watch us tell us how stupid they are.
Hey.
Tripping. They was tripping.
They said something about their offensive line. Somebody can't do nothing about that offensive line. And I'm sitting there like, y'all assembled them.
Y'all assembled it. Y'all put it together.
Right.
And y'all telling us we get to see it. No, I'm not watching that.
You know what's crazy since you put it like that? It's I got the same vibes, Coach Drip. It's like everything that they were sharing with us, it makes us question and it actually gives us answers of the reason why y'all are
Where y'all are.
I was about to say I didn't even give me any questions.
Yeah.
Give me all the answers that we already knew. That's why I said anybody watching this is bored because they telling us all the stuff that we knew. They chose Daniel Jones over Saquon. Duh, we just seen it in free agency.
Right.
They don't know what they're doing. Duh,
Right.
they showing us on a TV show.
I'm just
you bored watching that.
I'm just baffled that y'all were so literally perplexed on paying him, and y'all questioned, is anybody going to pay him 12 13 million $14 million? Yes. Like, duh. This ain't no washed out dude. Like, the dude Saquon is mid-20s. Yes, he's had injuries, but you know why he had injuries? It's because he was too busy carrying y'all sorry ass franchise. And he broke down. He said, "Damn it, I've been carrying you sorry sons of bitches for so long. I'm gonna break down. But when I'm here, I am your team, and you let them walk because you didn't want to pay him 12 to 14 million dollars a year. You know what, Giants fan? If I was a Giants fan, I would pull a Jae Jones on you real quick. I am denouncing my fanship from. I would say, hey, I can no longer support what you're doing. I would take all my memorabilia and I would box it up, send it to some kids that need some clothes, and send it to Goodwill or something.
Send it right back to East Rutherford or wherever the hell they stadium is at.
Hey,
That's where it's at.
I'm sending that shit right back. You can have it, Jack.
You can't trust a team that's called New York, but they do everything is based in Jersey. Can't do it. Can't trust them. You just can't trust them. Now it
Whew.
makes all total sense. It makes all total sense. So, you Giants
It's,
fans, ooh, y'all gonna be in for it this year. Ooh, we. I mean, ooh.
it's crazy to me. I'm just looking at it. I'm just like, then y'all didn't even trade Saquon. Like y'all just let him go. Like just let him walk. Like, bro, what y'all? It's
Division.
no explanation.
Hey,
Yeah, then he went right to Philly.
hey, not only you let him walk, you got no compensation at all. Like zero.
Oh, they about to get the compensation.
Yeah,
They
it's gonna
play
be.
Philly.
I mean, they're gonna get a compensation, compensatory pick. I think that's what they call it when
Oh,
They're
but
about to get a
it ain't
whole
gonna be
ain't.
enough.
lot of touchdowns. They might score 80 against them Bama's.
Hey, hey, now that you say it, Coach Drip, hey, Saquon gonna have career days on the Giants, bro.
Oh yeah, you better believe he
Played
gonna
them
have
twice.
85 carries.
He played
hey,
them twice.
hey, on the first game he gonna have a career day, and then on the second game they play, he gonna top what he did in the first game.
He's gonna throw a touchdown to himself.
And he gonna be on the new kickoff
Come on,
return.
man. Let's run, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Hey, uh,
Saquon gonna be on everywhere. He might get a pick.
And he don't even need to do that because he got a whole bunch of talent on his team. But that day, they gonna let him do what he want.
oh, bro,
They gonna
y'all.
run the wildcat down that.
Hey, as we make fun of one NFC division team, there's some news out at another NFC East squad. Uh, Dakota Rain Prescott was caught seen walking in the walking boot, and so fellas, just gotta ask, man. So Coach Tripp, is this big deal or not? What's going on? What you thinking?
Well, what I've read is not really a big deal. So it's just some cowboy hoopla.
Okay, okay. Not moving the needle for you too much. Is July.
It's the Cowboys. We tell you what they're gonna do every year. They look like a
G.
better version of the Wizards.
Oh shit.
No, but you
Oh
big
man.
deal or not, man.
Um, it's 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 only a big deal because it's his contract year. That's really the only reason. If it wasn't his contract year, it really wouldn't be too much of a big deal. But when you try and get paid, all that stuff matters. So,
Cool.
um, I I don't think anybody really knows the severity of it. I don't think it's too serious. But again, his contract year, you know what I'm saying? Like they expecting him to be at camp, so that's the only reason it's a big deal because it's contract year.
Hey,
That's 60 mil.
and that's a good point. That's a damn good point. When you talking about money getting shelled out, and they want you to be as healthy as you can be, and so I'm kind of in the middle. Pause on thought process. What you guys are thinking. Obviously, I'm rocking with you, Jay. Contract year. You talking money. You don't want to have the injuries playing a part in whether your money goes up or down. So I'm with you on that. And then Coach Drip, I'm with you as well. It's the Cowboys. I mean, we know what the Cowboys are. They are the most talked about NFL team, whether they suck or whether they are winning. They're talked about. That's what Jerry Jones has built. That's just what it is. And reason why I say that is because I don't think it's a big deal. He's probably just doing it for precautionary reasons to make sure he's healthy for the season. But again, he's Dak Prescott. He plays for the Cowboys. Anything gets talked about with the Cowboys. I mean, a dude could go get jaywalking right now. They'll be talking about it on First Take tomorrow. So that's just what happened.
Facts.
So um, one quick football note: LeVar Arrington, the second. So LeVar Arrington's son is following Papa's footsteps, committing to Penn State. I know that's kind of close to you guys' neck of the woods. So, real quick, go ahead and give us your take on it, Double J.
Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He following in his dad's steps, man. His dad was a dog when he was at Penn State. He was that guy, man. So I just hope it's not a bunch of pressure that's put on him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he succeeds against everybody except for Michigan. But I hope he succeeds and you know what I'm saying? I hope he does his thing. But that's dope that he was able to, follow in Pop's footsteps, and hopefully, he can take the next step and make it professional. But hey, hopefully it's not too much pressure on him to live up to the standards that his dad did, because his dad was, like I said, was a dog at Penn State.
No doubt, no doubt. But hey, if you now Lamar mentions, hey, his NFL career is another thing, but his college career is of legendary proportions at Penn State. Believe that, believe that.
And I think Joey Porter's son did the same, something similar. Did he? I don't know if his father went to Penn State though. Joey Porter Jr. I know he got drafted to the same professional team, but and he's pretty good too. But I don't know if they went to the same college.
Let's hope LeVar Arrington's son doesn't get drafted to the same team his dad got drafted.
Go ahead and speak
that part.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say that this is dope. It's dope when we see the kids of some of the people, the legends that we knew that when we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? Him going to Penn State, like you said, Mar, his dad was a extreme legend at Penn State. So dope to see. I'll be looking out for him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is dope to see, but at the same time, it's aging us, man. I'm feeling old now. I'm like, like you start
everybody.
Hey, you start seeing juniors and seconds and thirds going to school. You're like, wait, I saw your pop's whole career. Like, what's going on?
I know, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hey, y'all getting old.
I know, man. I know, but let's keep this thing moving, man. And I'm glad that I'm the youngest of the three right here, so I don't feel so old like y'all. But we gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving. As we let's dip our toes in the world of basketball. So obviously, a good thing that Mel ain't here. He's probably still celebrating. We know who won the finals, blase. But it's summertime, summertime, and y'all know what goes on in summertime. Not only is beaches and bikinis, but it's basketball and free agency. So NBA got it popping right now in free agency. We got players moving left and right, getting paid. Players getting paid. Jason Tatum just got the big bag.
Woo!
I know, right? Big bag. So, Coach Drip, talk us about a move in free agency, whether it's a re-sign, a guy changing cities, a trade and sign, a trade that caught your attention, that you was like, whoa, that's a big move right there.
I gotta be brief again. I think the Paul George move is going to be a backfire.
Ooh.
I still don't think they got enough to beat Boston. Boston pretty much re-signing their people. Derek White re-signed with them.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, I would say LeBron staying with the Lakers. That's a big deal to you Laker fans and that hate LeBron so much. I seen somebody say something about LeBron yesterday, talking about he's a coach killer. I had to remind them, you do know Kobe had 10 coaches, right? Like, you gotta relax.
Facts.
You gotta relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the ones that won with LeBron didn't get fired except Vogel.
Yeah. As far as I know,
Tyler didn't get fired with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. But NBA, I mean, it wasn't that many big, huge moves, pause. It was just names that moved.
Yeah. And there's still a few that's on the move, like DeMar DeRozan. We don't know where he gonna go. He went out of Chicago. Markelle Fultz. I mean, everybody else is not a big name. Paul George was like the biggest name, and DeMar DeRozan are the two biggest names. But everybody else is kind of like role players. And they're getting bags. They are getting bags. Or re-signing back.
DeMar DeRozan about to play for Kendrick's Drew League team.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I don't know where he gonna go. I thought he would have went back home to LA, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I like the Chris Paul going to San Antonio. I thought that was a pretty dope move. Granted, we know he's probably not gonna like win a chip per se there, but Chris Paul normally makes, wherever he goes, he normally makes the team a lot better. You know what I'm saying? If they can get, you know what I'm saying, a few more pieces with him, Wemby, of course, Stephon Castle, it'll help groom him as well. They might be somebody that could be a little sneaky. They might not. They're gonna be a little tougher than what they were last year.
Okay.
To speak on the Paul George uh signing to Philly, Paul George is gonna be Paul George. He's gonna have a pretty good season, whatever, play about 50, 60 games. But Paul George is just a complimentary piece. If Joel Embiid is not healthy,
It don't matter.
it don't matter. Like Paul George is not carrying it. And it's no disrespect to Paul George. Him or Tyrese Maxey are not carrying the 76ers, bro. Like if you look at all the teams Paul George has been with recently, the Clippers, OKC, how far has he gotten?
Mhm.
So, I mean, it was a big. I think Philly kind of overpaid for him, gave him a gave him a max deal. But we'll see. Their success is based on their health more than anybody.
I feel you. I feel you. Now you damn sure got some good points in there about the Philly talk for sure. So I think it is all predicated on, um, without a doubt, Joel Embiid's health. Um, Real quick before we move off the NBA, just kind of give me your thoughts, fellas, on now that Klay Thompson is no longer part of the Warriors. Kind of give us your thoughts on that dynasty, real quick, the dying dynasty. Go ahead, Jay.
We knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. I don't. I mean, even when they gave Jordan Poole the bag, that Jordan Poole was supposed to take over for Clay. Um, but then we know how that played out. So we knew Clay, like he didn't have the best season, and I think if I recall, he just recently stated that he wasn't happy his last year in Golden State, and maybe that played a role into his season that he had. But we knew, like, they gave him a deal. They gave him a 4-year deal for 140 million for what he had did. In 2 of those years, he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, and they offered him another bag. They offered him like 2 years, 48 mil to stay. So Clay made his decision and he playing in Dallas. So, all good things come to an end.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that the dynasty that is now over in Golden State, Coach Drip?
Uh, I think we all saw it coming. I think, I guess, I mean, I may be one of the only few people that wish it was like one more year to run it back. Picked up some more pieces to make that team a little bit better. And see what they had, but they ended it. It is what it is, and Clay Clay's role is going to be similar in the Warriors this year as it's going to be with the Mavericks. So we'll see.
I feel you. And we were talking about this off air, full disclosure. And Coach Drip, you had said something that's very profound, and I'm actually surprised you didn't say it. You said if Steph went to the front office and said, "Hey, keep my man," it would have happened. I think that's profound.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think that's profound because it kind of speaks to, I guess, the relationships. Maybe that's behind the scenes, and obviously we don't know this, and things ain't came out. But to me, I think that speaks volumes. If had Steph, went to the front office and said, hey man, keep my dog." I think it would have. I think they would have made it happen. So,
But
go
can I
ahead.
just play devil's advocate?
Go
Maybe
ahead.
that's why they offered him the 2-year, 48, $50 million deal. You know what I'm saying? I think that was kind of their way of saying, we want to keep y'all together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was Steph going to the front office or if it was just them wanting to keep the band together. But
Yeah, we don't know necessarily if he didn't.
Yeah.
If he didn't say.
you know what I'm saying? But what do you play? What do you? I'm interested. I don't know, what did they give Clay Dallas? Like, I know they said he took less money to go to Dallas
Did he
than
Yeah.
the
get 4
Lakers.
years, 80 mil?
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that. Somewhere around that. It wasn't like a crazy, crazy, crazy deal. It was enough to give him his, I guess, his flowers and respect for what he once did.
4 years, 80.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, you know what? Hey, see, I'm glad you brought that up, Jay, that they did play, just to play the devil advocate's part on it. Hey, they did offer you a contract. You can't say that they didn't attempt to keep you. And like you said, Coach Drip, that might have been that part where, hey, that was probably Steph saying, hey, man, let's at least offer him something so we can try to keep him here. Hey, I know me. I can't turn down 2 years, 48 million. That's 24 million I could do a lot of things with. So but hey, Clay, like you said, Coach Rick, Clay decided to move on. It is what it is. Hey, this is the part of sports where you see dynasties rise, and this is just the time that a dynasty is finally put the other part of that dash on the dates where it started and when it ended. It is what it is. So um we are at that time in the WNBA season. It is all star time. It is all star time because the all star game for the WNBA is vastly approaching. It's coming up real soon. Hey man, obviously WNBA got some stars in the making. Unfortunately, hey, real quick, shout out to Cameron Brink. I know she's dealing with the ACL injury. Her rookie season's cut short, man. Hey, let's get healthy, Cameron Brink. You was balling before all that went down. Uh, Give us some names, Double J, that you happy to see, either the All Star starters or the reserves that are listed for the WNBA All Star game.
Um, it's a lot. I mean, I'm glad to see Chelsea Gray. I mean, she's on so there's the WNBA All Stars, and then they're going against the women's national team. So the WNBA All Stars, Arike Agubawale from Dallas. She's one of my favorite players to watch. I like her. Of course, Caitlin Clark and seeing Angel Reese, those two play together is a huge thing because they've never played on the same team. So um, Derek Hamby, she's having a hell of a year as well with the LA Sparks. So I'm glad to see that she made it as well. So me personally, I think the timing was good for the Olympic team because we get to really see all of the good talent. Like this is basically, I don't think anybody got snubbed. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a really good pot of all stars, you know what I'm saying, on each side. So the timing of it all, you're gonna get the Caitlin Clark fans, the Angel Reese fans who are gonna get to watch somebody like Jewel Lloyd, who they may not see all the time, or somebody like Kalia Copper from Phoenix, you know what I'm saying, that they don't really get to see all of the time. So I think it's the timing for this was really good, and hey, again, I can't wait to watch this, man. This is gonna be dope.
Yeah, yeah. And just in case y'all didn't know, it's going down Saturday, July 20th. Going down there in Phoenix. Coach Drip, man, go ahead, drop some 2 cents on here. Names you're excited to see, or if you think somebody got snubbed off this joint, talk
I
to
agree with Jay. I don't really think anybody got snubbed. I think this is actually like a perfect type of how could I put this? This can be the second. They're playing against Team USA.
it.
If the people that was available for Team USA weren't available, and this was the WNBA team that you're putting out there was the team that you had to put out there for the USA team, I still think we win. Because this is like Jay said, this is a lot of good talent. You got Alicia Gray down there with the Dream. There's some Aaliyah Boston is back. So of course Angel and Kaylin, we get to see them play with each other for the first time. So I think it's gonna be a good event. I think the eyes are on them. So WNBA, do what y'all do. I know y'all gonna come out there and show up and show out.
Yeah.
For
Hey,
sure.
hey, I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, man. There's nothing more I can add. To what a distinct gentleman have added to this point in the show. I think you guys nailed that segment to the T. Man, y'all dotted your eyes across the T's on that one, man. And that was good business right there, man. Hey, I'm looking forward to the event on July 20th. I just want to see some good basketball. Hey, and the ladies so far. Yeah, let me ask y'all that. So far this year, take the dead horse of the Caitlin Clark conversation out the window. Throw that out. Have the ladies of the WNBA done enough to entertain you as a basketball fan? Go ahead, Coach Drip.
Yeah. But see, I'm not one of those people that wasn't a fan before.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say that.
Okay.
So I can't say that socially they added a lot. And you'll be a fool to lie and say they didn't add a lot. Attendance numbers, jersey sales, all that stuff has increased tenfold. So
Mm-hmm.
I, I I think the league is in good hands.
Okay.
The league is in good hands. And let's just see what happens. I think it's too early to judge that. I don't think it's fair to judge that yet, but they're in good hands.
Okay. Okay. Double J, any sentiments you want to add to this?
Yeah, like Mike said, man, like it's that this rookie class is definitely added to the WNBA, just all around viewership, everything, merchandise, everything. But WNBA is always, well, more recently in the last couple of years, definitely been more entertaining. Point blank, period. Like, um, all these women that are going to be in the All-Star game, like if you haven't got a chance to watch them, they're phenomenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we already know about Asia Wilson, like Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd,
Brown and Stewart.
Jonquil Jones, yeah, Stewie. Just like these women are just they're nice with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they could beat some of your average NBA players too. Don't sleep. They got game. But it's always fun to watch the women ball, you know what I'm saying? But it sucks now that, they're throwing all this racial politic, controversial stuff in there for no reason. But it's always entertainment and enjoyable to watch. I'm actually trying to see who they gonna have in the 3-point contest because I think now you got Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody you can add to the 3-point contest with Sabrina Ionescu and you know what I'm saying, and a few other people. So it's always entertainment, man. We've always been fans of the WNBA. So
No doubt, no doubt. And we had to be reminded by a former WNBA player that we've been talking, women's basketball around here, but neither here nor there. Anyway, hey man, it's been a fantastic time, man. Another dope episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast brought to you right here on the 613 Faye Productions YouTube channel. So, Coach Drip, drop them socials so the people can find you, man.
Hey man, you can find me next weekend at the County Cookout, 613, third annual County Cookout, 90s 2000 part 3. You can find me Mike T 304 on the Twitter, Coach Drip 304 on Instagram, and Michael Turner on Facebook. Maryland Tech. By the time y'all see this, next time y'all see us, we'll probably have Maryland Tech out. It'll be either the July 25th or August 2nd. One of those 2 days will be dropping. I'll decide soon. Once I get the game, I can tell you more because there's a lot of stuff I've seen that you got goes into the game. But yeah, man,
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Double Jae Jones, talk to the people, drop them socials so they can follow you, man.
So I'm gonna drop G Money socials. Make sure y'all still go check out G Money. He's still with the squad. He should be at the 613 cookout, third annual cookout as well. But check him out on Twitter. He's still doing his thing with Betterlytics. G Money Caveman on Twitter or X Twix. Check him out over there. My socials, Jae Jones on all social media platforms. The Man Cave Sports Group on Facebook. And like Coach Drip said, man, we're gonna be at the county cookout, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, man. It's gonna be good time, good music, good vibes, good food. Spades game. I know how y'all about y'all spades game. Might have a Uno game. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, pull up for a good time. Y'all say cookouts is dead. Cookouts ain't dead. We got one for y'all and it's free. Just pull up. You gonna see the flyer on all our social medias.
Hey man, I'm telling y'all straight up, from me, from my, I might get a little preachy, man. Pull up to this cookout, man. The reason why I say that is because, man, this is a event put on by Coach Drip, but it's in representative of all of us here at 613 Faye Productions, okay? And I'm making a trip from Kansas City, Missouri to come to this, not only to be with my family on the Moco side, but to show that we can come together, put on a good event, and put on for our people and show up and show out. This is going to be a fun event. So please, please pull up, have a good time, grab you a bite to eat, have a whole bunch of laughs, have a good time. And that's what that's about. And you know, and hey, but please believe, we are representing 613 Freight Production, something that is very sentimental to our brother, and we are behind him, and it means something to us. So pull up. It costs nothing. All right, support's free. All right, support is free. So do us a favor, man. This is us giving back to y'all, showing appreciation, especially a lot of people that's hit that subscribe button, uh, watched our content, show us some love. This is gonna be a fun event. I'm glad I'm gonna be here, be with my fam, my 613 fam, and hey man, just come up and show some love. Have a good time. That's point blank period. That's what that's about. So excuse me getting preachy real quick. This is an event that is taking a lot of planning. We ain't even tripping about the money that it takes to go into this. We talking about this is just an event for us to have a good old time and show love. So pull up. All right. If I could come 1,000 miles from Kansas City, Missouri, I know some of you Bamas right there in the Moco could come
Ooh.
20, 30 miles and pull up. So I ain't even trying to hear no excuses. All right. I ain't trying to hear no excuses. Come on, pull up. Anyway, catch me, Wildcard Mar, on the Twitter. That's where it's at, KC Wildcard Mar. And of course, you can follow all of us at all social media platforms. But make sure you pop in every Saturday right here on the 613 Faith Productions YouTube channel. Check out every episode of D Man Cave Sports Podcast. You should also check out In the Four Corners of Wrestling as we throwing them foes up and we throwing them foes cards down. You can check out on Sunday 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's right. 5 top moments of wrestling for the week by our brother King Mail. And then on Monday, you can tap in with all the Four Corner boys. My GM 2K24. We be talking our ish. Thinking we could book a wrestling show. We take wrestling and video games, put it together, and that's what you get. Hosted by Hollywood Mike T. So, hey, don't get it twisted. We got content coming for y'all asses on Sundays, Saturdays, Mondays, and about to be Fridays with Maryland Tech. Don't act like we ain't got no entertainment for you. Come on over, 613 Faye Productions YouTube channel, and of course, your audio needs wherever you get your podcasts at. That's what it is.
Subscribe.
Hey,
Subscribe.
You know what it is. Hey, and don't forget, hit analytics up. You want that advantage of your betting. Hey, put the advantage on your side, more money in your pocket. Holla at G Money Caveman on Twitter. All right, y'all. We gonna shut the door up on y'all because we gotta go. We gotta get ready for a cookout. We about here, man. Hey, D Man Cave Sports Podcast. We out here, 613 Freight Productions. I'll let y'all.
Shut the door on your ass.